everyone. It's Monday at the Mystical Magical Mansion. Welcome. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day, and I wanted to share one of the most fun parts of my day every morning, because since we brought Patsy Cline into our house in November, there's a little ritual that's so great. Having a cute little French Bulldog puppy greet you every morning is precious. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Is there a puppy, puppy, puppy in here? Good morning, morning, morning. Good morning, morning, morning. How's the cutest puppy in the land? Hi, hi, puppy, puppy. Hi, puppy, puppy. But he's very excited every single morning. Hi, puppy, puppy. Hi, Patsy. Good morning, morning, morning. Good morning, morning, morning. Look at that cute puppy. Oh, jeez. A little jumping, a little excited. Yes. Okay, let's go outside. A little bit of a cloudy gray day here this morning in Omaha. Lots to do today, lots of things to start working on in the house and our latest projects. I'll give you a look. So here's a look at the back steps of our house going into the rear. I think they were put in the, I'm trying to decide, 30s, 40s, 50s, sometime, but I'll flip the camera around and you can see how much damage we have to them right now and why we have to do a ton of work on them ASAP. So if you look, there's a cinder block level here, and then the steps, and water has somehow gotten in between them just over time or whatever. But the wall is separating from the steps, and these cinder blocks have been repaired a couple of times, but they're starting to break down and there's a big crack. And so before this all just disintegrates to nothing, we are having the mason come and replace this, and then curiously see like what's inside. What kind of mess is going on inside of there? So yes, that is masonry project 1 that's going to be taking place here in this next week or two. The other project that's going to be addressed is some of the tuck pointing. So if you don't know what that is repairing the mortar between bricks that starts to break down and kind of come out and loosen up and flake out in time. And at some point, somebody put like spray insulation foam into some of these gaps and spaces instead of fixing it properly. So the masons are going to take this out today, clean out those things, and like tuck point this whole area around this window and kind of clean this up. As you can see, some of the mortar has really broken down around these windows, so it needs to be fixed. And you can see over time, like there's just been certain areas, like this has been repaired at some point in time, but not very well. They didn't do a great job. And you can see up here that it was repaired, and then there's over here, and there's gaps where just the old stuff is really rough and kind of coming apart. So with the massive amount of brick that we have on the house, there's miles of tuck pointing to be done. The other bit of repair work is here in the servants' quarters entrance. This is the north entrance. As you can see, there's capstones here. And this door, you might remember from some of our videos last year, they replaced, we put in a new storm door. And this is to, it was from the servants' quarters out to the sidewalk. And we replaced that when we redid the kitchen and put it insulated. Very much better, a more safe and secure door. So now these steps have to be repaired as well. So just on a closer look, these caps to the top of the stairs have broken, and they're just kind of falling apart. And so over time, I don't know if this has been repaired at some point, it looks like it, or if just this is how the crack is moving, but these bits, these top capstones have been fixed and replaced and repaired over time, but they need to be fixed so they don't just become giant falling boulders. So this is another part of what we are having repaired by the masons in the next week or two. So I know they're coming tomorrow to start on one thing, but yeah, you can see how these top caps are just really in very bad shape. And we knew this going in. It's one of the projects that we're finally just getting to. So yeah, it will look a lot better once that's repaired. It looks like, if you can see from the side on there, that they've put some sort of adhesive or repair in there at some point in time. Just, yeah, age, time, wear, all of it sort of is just starting to break down. Here's a closer look at the steps on the porch going into our back door, where they're kind of cracking and falling apart. So I'm excited to see what these masons are able to do to bring this back to life. This porch wasn't original to the house. It was added, like I said, we're not sure if it was the 40s or the 50s, but it was because access to this back door wasn't important before, because the family actually would have went through the carriage entrance and through the sun porch. They wouldn't have had a need to come through here. So actually this used to be a window, this door, and that was into the pantry. And so eventually it was added so that the family, once they had cars and vehicles, could go pull their car into the garage and then walk straight into the house. So yeah, just how things change over time. So I have started some spring cleaning. I pulled the cushions off of the rocking chairs out on the front porch because they were filthy, and I have them soaking in the bathtub. They've been soaking for a couple hours, and I don't know why this is so satisfying, but I am loving cleaning these right now. So I just took a little Dawn dish soap, which seems to be the cure for everything, and some baking soda, and chucked it here in the water and let these things soak. And I've been kind of scrubbing them, you know, out to get all this stuff, but look at the water. Oh my God, it's so dirty and so gross, but man, it feels good to get this stuff out of here and get to bring these back to life. I don't know, why does it feel just so relaxing to do this? It's like the best thing ever. I love it. Get that dirt out of there and get everything ready for summer. Yeah, just check out how dirty that water is from that. Ugh. There's some major dirt coming off of those cushions. But then I don't have to buy new ones. Seriously, why is Dawn dish soap like the cure for everything? I don't know. This stuff is just the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees. It cleans the ducks, the cushions, all the things. Just works so incredibly well. So check out my Thrift World haul. $6.98 for a set of 10 Blue Willow dishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these babies for $7. That, my friends, is a steal of a deal. Do I need more? No. But do I have more? Yes. I also picked up these perfect table runners, which are actually really pretty silk material. And these were clearly never used, still hanging in the package. $3. So I don't think you could find those even at like Dollar General for $3 for that price. So we ended up getting 3 of them. So we ended up getting 2 of the kind of yellowy gold ones and then 1 green one. So yeah, I would consider this quite the bargain adventure from Thrift World. So I tied the little ties from the cushion to the towel bar here in the bathroom, and I let it hang dry all night. And look, it looks good as new. They look fantastic. And it's dry, it just needed a little overnight time. But good as new, clean as a whistle, ready to go for spring. When it finally warms up just a little bit more and I get the chair scrubbed down out on the porch, I will be putting these cushions back on. I hope this week you will be inspired to start one of your projects, finish a project, get out your dishes, your silverware, maybe some of your spring things and clean them off and get them ready for the warm weather. Maybe you've done that already and you're ahead of the game. But I hope that you just do something that makes life feel a little more special, because you know what? We're not guaranteed a tomorrow and you deserve the good stuff today. So live life just unapologetically fancy. So stay well and best wishes from the Mystical Magical Mansion. bye.